Okay, we want to prove that angle 2 is congruent to angle 3. And I'm given that ray DB bisects angle ADC. Okay, so let's actually use our given. We know that a bisector cuts things in half. In this case, we're talking about an angle. So it's going to cut angle ADC into two congruent angles. Now we just have to figure out which ones. And we're going to use the numbers to help us with this. Okay, so on statement 2 here, okay, if DB bisects angle ADC, we know then that angle 1 is congruent to angle 2. So let's state that. Angle 1 is congruent to angle 2. That is by definition of an angle bisector. Angle bisector. Okay? There's my step 2. Now, step 3. Somehow I have to link angles 2 and angles 3 together. So let's get angle 3 in the picture here. Well, we start looking at the picture, and in fact, there's a relationship between angle 1 and angle 3. Those angles are also congruent. I'm going to write that statement down first. We know that angle 1 is congruent to angle 3 because those are vertical angles. Vertical angles we know are congruent to each other. They're formed by intersecting lines, and they're special because they are congruent. So I'm just going to put vertical angles as my reading. Well, let's use then statements 2 and 3 to come up with statement 4. I've already used this one. I want to use statements 2 and 3 now. I have angle 1 congruent to angle 2 and angle 1 congruent to angle 3. So I know then that angle 2 is going to be congruent to angle 3. You may use one of two reasons for this. I think the book uses the transitive property, or you may use substitution, stating that, hey, I'm substituting angle 2 in for angle 1. I'm just going to use substitution personally. And then that is what you were trying to prove. So you are done at this point.